Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second. Hopefully, listen, I'm out of town. I'm in Atlanta, came for Black Pride, and girl, stayed at the W Hotel. Well, you know they changed the name, but I'm at the W Hotel Midtown, and when I tell y'all, this internet is a complete disaster. The only reason why I got that video uploaded earlier with the my Potomac review was because I went to, for those who know about Atlanta know what I'm talking about. It's this place that's hooked on to the W. I think it's called Peloton Row. It's a real cute spot. Like if you ever come to Atlanta, go to it's connected to the W Midtown. The W Hotel Midtown. They just changed the name of the hotel to Hotel Midtown, but it's called Peloton Row. I keep thinking about, girl, my sister was laughing at me earlier, girl, because I keep calling it the name of that bicycle, girl. I forgot. It's like Pelotonian Row. It's something like that, y'all. I'm sorry. Just put like Peloton Row, Midtown Atlanta, and girl, it'll pop up on Google. But girl, when I say it's a very, very cute spot, it's a big bar right in the middle. It's like a food court. Girl, right? It's like a food court, and it has like different pizza places, and it's about 10 places you can choose from. And then if you go outside, I made it here late Friday night. My friend, he made it here Thursday, and he said he went out just walking around, and he found the place, and he said they were playing like a movie. I think playing Lion King. They were playing Lion King outside on a big projector. There's a Starbucks outside and some other restaurants outside, but it was just a real cute spot. What was I telling y'all that for? I don't know what I was telling y'all that for. Anyway, that's how I uploaded the video. So earlier I went to get something to eat, and I was like, let me see if the internet work in this area. And girl, the internet was moving real fast. The problem with the internet here is, girl, whenever I tried to, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Whenever I tried to upload a video, it would be like an hour, 50 minutes, 45 minutes. And girl, I'm not trying to be funny, girl, but I did not have an hour, girl. I was trying to get in these streets. Girl, I needed these videos to be uploading like in 4 or 5 minutes, right? Girl. So that's the real reason. The internet just was slow. But while I was waiting on my food at that RHOA place, that's how I end up uploading the Potomac place. And it was right before they closed, so that's the only one I could upload. Anyways, I said all that, girl. So, Nene and Gregg. Well, for those who don't know, who have been living under a rock, Gregg Leaks, which was Nene's husband from Real Housewives of Atlanta, he transitioned the other day. There's really not much to report. Again, this is old news. I just hope that, in his transition, it was very peaceful and he was surrounded by nothing but love, right? Nene seems to be holding up well. We don't know. People put on different faces when they need to. She's been out at Lanithia Lounge. They threw, I think, I don't know if it was an actual funeral or if it was like a little celebration in honor of Gregg at Lanithia Lounge. Let's have some real, it's gonna be this. Okay, let's talk, girl. Y'all see I'm nervous and shit. No, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I think that when it comes to Nene and Gregg, I think that I've seen some people online saying that Nene is trifling for being at the club, right? I actually had a conversation with someone the other day about this. I don't think that Nene is wrong for being in the club. I think that very first night when she kind of like, felt some type of way about those guests wanting her to say happy birthday or whatever, I felt like that night, if you're not able to pretty much give customer service and what you do is pretty much smile for pictures all day, say hey, then you shouldn't have went to work. That's how I felt about that. But I don't think that Nene is wrong for being in a spot where it's a club, because pretty much Nene is going to work, right? Nene's going to work. But even if Nene was not at work and Nene said, I want to get out and have some drinks, I don't think anything is wrong with that. I think that for the family, I don't know this to be true. I think that for the family, I think that they have known how far along Gregg was with his illness, right? I don't think a lot of us knew. So I think that for them, they probably said their goodbyes a long time ago. I think that Nene definitely loved Gregg. I don't think that Nene was in love with Gregg. I think that Nene did what a lot of people do whenever their male partners get sick. They stick around and push through. And, I'm going to take care of him. And like she said before at the reunion, if I don't work, then Gregg don't eat. Remember she said that? I just think that, for the people who have something to say about Nene being at the club, it's like everybody doesn't react the same way to death. Like, I think that most people would feel comfortable, or a lot of people would feel comfortable if they saw Nene throwing herself on the ground, hollering, screaming, and crying. Because I think that's what people feel like a woman or somebody is supposed to do when their husband passes away. But quiet as it's kept, like I told my friend, girl, I don't even think Gregg and Nene were together like that. I think they probably lived in the same home. I don't think that they were actually sexual with each other, right? I don't think that Nene was in love with Gregg anymore. I think she loved Gregg. I think that the family, again, probably said their goodbyes to Gregg a long time ago. I don't think this death was a surprise. So I think that when things are not unexpected, I'm sorry. Yeah, when things are not unexpected, then you kind of can deal with the death a certain way, right? I think it's one thing if, like, for example, when my brother got into a wreck in December, he didn't make it. That was a shock because, no one was expecting that. When my aunt had breast cancer, that was something that we knew was about to, okay, like, y'all need to come and say y'all goodbyes because she's not going to make it. So, like, we knew, right? And I think that was probably the same situation for Gregg. Like, I think they knew, like, girl, it's time to say goodbye. He's at the end of this road, not the road, this road. But yeah, I don't think that Nene is necessarily wrong for being at the club or being at any club or being out. One thing I learned when my aunt passed away from breast cancer is the world still goes on. I remember I put in bereavement days for Friday and Monday because the place I worked at was closed on weekends. So I was like, okay, girl, I can just go out of town Friday. The funeral is on Saturday. Come back home on Sunday. Take Monday off and I'll be fine. Girl, Tuesday come, I didn't feel like going to work. Still going through it right a little bit. So called out to work and girl, I remember Wednesday, baby, them people was waiting on me with a write-up. Sure was. Oh yeah, we have to write you up. This is a write-up because you called out yesterday. Oh yeah, my aunt passed away. Yeah, but you only asked for 2 bereavement days. You didn't ask for 3. We told you could have 3, but you told us that you only needed 2. So since you called out, we need you to just sign right here and let you know that this is a warning. That's exactly what the people told me. And I remember that was when I realized that just because somebody dies, whether it's your mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your baby, your son, your daughter, your niece, your best friend, Girl, the world still keep going. The birds gonna keep chirping. People still gonna be at happy hour. People still going to the club. People still going to the grocery store. People still going, to the hangout spot. People still going to the lounge. Like, the world does not stop just because someone passes away. And it took for me to realize that. But anyways, go shout out to Nene. Shout out to Gregg. I think Nene is doing. Girl, anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that. The Real Housewives of Atlanta mashup, smash up. So they released a photo. The photo was cute. It was Ramona from Real Housewives of New York, Teresa from New Jersey, Cynthia from Atlanta, Kenya from Atlanta, Melissa from New Jersey, Luann from New York, and Kyle from Beverly Hills. I feel like I'm missing someone, but I think those are it. This is what I don't understand. While, yes, I think a lot of us could care if Cynthia comes back or not, I would like to see Cynthia back as a friend or in some type of friend capacity. But the thing that I'm not understanding with this whole Real Housewives All-Stars, Real Housewives Smash Up, Mash Up, whatever you want to call it, how is Cynthia entertaining enough to be on this spinoff show or this special with Kenya Moore, Ramona, Teresa, Kyle, and the other girls, but she's not entertaining enough to hold the peach? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. If she's not entertaining enough to be on Housewives in a full capacity, then why is she entertaining enough to be with Kenya and Teresa and Ramona? Now, like again, I said, I think that we would say that girl Cynthia ain't really brought nothing to the show in the last couple of years, which I think is true, but we not doing the hiring, firing, right? So if y'all think that she's good enough for this spinoff show, then why don't y'all think she's good enough? Like, who is doing, like, I don't think that Bravo, does Bravo have something to do with this? I would assume that they do in some capacity. But it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. But the picture looked nice. Nice. Shout out to Cynthia. Kenya and Cynthia, of course, looked the best. Black girl magic all the way. Melissa looked cute. Ramona looked the fool to me. Teresa looked nice. Kyle looked, everybody looked nice. Everybody looked nice. But my favorites were Kenya and Cynthia. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it for this video. I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.